Greetings, I am Priyanjali, a first year PGDM student at BIMTech. Today I am very honored to be joined by MD and CEO of Atomy India, Dr. Ibrahim Lee. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Firstly, I'd like to ask you that you worked with giants like LG and Samsung and now you're leading Atomy India. What mindset do you think is required and what helps you shape your views?
First of all, thank you for inviting me. It's my honor. And before I share the answer, I want to tell what's the difference between working in India and what is the difference working in Korea. Because I worked in, LG was my first company in Korea. And I was there for as a global area manager. So I used to handle 40 countries. And Samsung is also similar. So the mindset is very different over there, and what I see here is a bit different. So there are pros, cons, differences are there. But in my opinion, one mindset is absolutely there in Korea for every company, say it LG, Samsung, Hyundai, is if you give a task to anyone, say it is a newcomer, or manager, assistant manager, or even director or vice president, until it is completed, they will give 100% on this. This is the first and foremost criteria of working in Korea. Second one is that for example, if somebody is joining as a fresher, the training system is completely different then somebody is joining as an experienced person. So for the fresher, you will not know, they first learn how to staple the paper from the first day when they join. So in fact, I didn't know. In fact, when I start to work in LG, nobody taught me before. I also didn't know, even though I completed my PhD, but nobody taught me. So one newcomer came to me and then showed me how to staple the paper, how to copy the paper. These are the basic rules, techniques we need day in, day out. For example, I have requested, thanks for arranging. Whenever we staple, we just do like sidewise, this way, that way. We don't think. But when there are more than two, it has to be 45-degree angle. And it has to be with some distance. Why? Because the person who does the fold, it will never tear. If you do it this way, then there is a chance that the space will go out. This is very basic things. We usually learn it on the first day when somebody join as an intern or even the fresher. So this is very much different in Korea. What is the basic difference, if you ask me, in India and Korea is, the vice president in Korea, the level of their communications by talking is similar here in assistant manager, verbal communication. But the work of a vice president here, field work and work by hand, is similar a assistant manager over there. So by communication wise, we are much better than Korea. But as a execution wise, work wise, I think we need to improve a lot. These are the basic differences what I have found.
As someone who have worked in both Indian and the Korean landscape, what setbacks do you face in both of these areas and how did you cope up with them?
I learned Korean language at the age of 35 and I can read, write, I can deliver lectures for hours, business meetings, convincing communications with the CEOs with the written and verbal Korean language. So when I joined LG, you will not believe, after my office work, I joined university. I finish at maybe at 8 o'clock, go there, learn until 10:30 and go home by 12. It is not 1 month, 6 months. And in the meeting, when I enter, it's everything is in Korean, writing is in Korean, communication is in Korean within 6 months. And I join as a team leader, join as a manager. So manager means like a 10 years of already experienced person, because I had PhD, so they count as an experience. I had a very difficult time. I mean, sometimes I cry in the toilet. Very difficult time, because think about it. Even in India, if we don't know Tamil, we go to Tamil Nadu, and then you have to work with them. It's really stress. That was my biggest setback. I would say that it gave me to find out my own strength, and my brain become more flexible in various fields. So that was one experience, I would say. But when I came back to India, I had a reverse culture shock. I will give you an example. So I came with a Korean mind, because I lived there like more than 11 years. So my family members my daughters are Korean. So I came here, and I didn't care that what I wear. So I use sandals, and then shorts, and then just very normal. I was holding my daughter's hand, and then I was entering to the mall, very famous mall, and then the guard was looking me very strange way, because my daughter is very pretty. There is no comparison with her beauty and me. She thought that I am her driver, and she was asking me, "Sir, where is the baby's parents? Where are they? I mean, is it okay that where did you park the car?" So I shocked her, and then that was my reverse culture shock. Then so after that one, wherever I go in India, I wear suit. At least the I would say semi-formals, so that I don't give them a chance to judge at the first appearance. So these two things are also applicable in the business world. So many a times what it has happened, like with my younger Luke, if I enter, because I am heading a 60 people team, and I enter for a business meeting, they consider that some junior guy has come, so they actually tell everything or this and that before the meeting starts, and then right after the meeting starts, they are shocked that who am I. Actually, before that one, all the information I collect. So sometimes it become advantage, sometimes it become disadvantage. But I think there is a two different kind of experience and difficulties, and I think it made my thinking more flexible, and I don't judge. Whatever things comes, I accept. And after that events or incident, I try to meet a lot of Gen Zs. I try to understand what is their thinking, ask a lot of questions, act like a Gen Z, try to use their words. So I think I can understand people better, because I can make myself so low that I can match with my daughter's age. So I think it's a very good experience for me.
Finally, I'd like to ask, what advice would you give to management students who aspire to become future CEOs and CXOs like yourself?
First of all, any companies anywhere in this world, to become the C-suite job, only 1% or less than 0.001% is a chance. 0.001% to 1%, depending on the company. Let's say it's 1%. So first thing is that how it will be decided, apart from any other qualities. First is your health. If you can work 24 hours, then only you can be selected. That's the first things we have to remember. So taking care of our health is the first and foremost. In Korea, we used to say the only person can become vice president who can work 24 hours without sleep. This is the first thing, because a lot of stress will come. You need to take care of your body. It should be ready for all kind of stress. One. Second is, there will be no time limit. So your time is not your time. It's a company's time, and it's not like a 9 to 6 job. It's like a 24-hour job. First thing will decide your health. Second is communication. So communications, top, down, side, left, right, every directions. At any point of time, any idea, you need to communicate with chaparasi to to the stakeholders. So any point of time, we need to be prepared for that. This is the second most important. I think first one is health, second is communication, third is specialist in a particular field that will bring you to that position. So you need to have one particular field where nobody can beat you. Say it in finance, say it in marketing, say it in sales, say it in even a research, wherever. This one of the biggest advantage we should have a CEO is that he is one and only one specialty which can make him special. These three are the criteria I think one has to have to reach at that level. That's my personal opinion.
Thank you so much. This has been very insightful, and thank you for joining us here.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.